Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today, on this beautiful sunny day, I'm here to tour this house behind me. This is the Heather by Owlhomes, and we're in Bewdley, in Mortimer Manor, which is a fantastic development, a collection of bespoke homes by Owlhomes. So, what is the Heather, you're asking? Well, this fabulous red bricked house behind me is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property. Its approximate size will be listed on the screen, along with the starting from price, which is accurate at the time of us touring this property. So you probably want to get straight into it. Let's start with the external tour. So the Heather at this part of this development is a corner plot property. As you can see, it's got multiple aspects. There's a bay window on that side, which we'll show you more of later. And I just like the choice of the brickwork. They've got a nice mix to it. So we are in the West Midlands, so there's a lot of history with like blue, black brick, and you can see that kind of showing itself through the choice of the materials there. You've got that beautiful detail above the window there, and the windowsills are done in like a different style on the first floor. That is definitely something to kind of like to keep an eye on, which is just these little architectural features. I like this brickwork detail that goes all the way around, and then the planting is lovely. We've got brick pavers to the front. The front door is there with a little porch canopy underneath, and then planting all the way around. There is a little bit of magic added because this is a show home, so we've got the additional lighting and these kind of bollard style fixtures all the way around. You'll probably just get a lawn and planting at the front. So yeah, with that being said, follow me, and now I'm going to take you inside the house and we're going to go straight into the tour, starting with the hallway. So come with me. So come inside and welcome home. Okay, right. So now we're in the hallway, as you can see. First impressions, and well, wait, let's talk about the front door, shall we? We normally do start with the front door. So you can see it was kind of like a light mint green slash sage green on the outside, but on the inside, it's actually painted white. But there is still a nod to that color play with the color scheme inside. I like that. So we've got a dual colored door, and then you've got the vision panel here, and then you've got that glazed insert above, and that does bring a little bit of natural light. It allows you to connect with the seasons, what's happening outside, without compromising on privacy at all. I love the fact that we've got kind of chrome fixtures on the inside. And then decor wise, there's a little moment here for like hanging coats, but again, you can do whatever you want with the space. We're just here to present to you kind of the proportions and give you an idea of what you can expect with this floor plan. So as you come straight into this house, I like the fact that Owlhomes has done this matting on the floor. So you can just brush off any kind of dust off your shoes and then come straight into this beautiful, what looks to me to be luxury vinyl flooring done in a herringbone formation. Again, the color selections are usually customizable, so things like flooring, and of course, things like these dado rails, the wallpaper, those are added on because this is a show home. In the hallway, we've got a pendant light fixture here. Again, lighting is normally customizable if you want spotlights or you want to have multiple pendants. It's completely up to you. We've got a radiator over here, so it's not a cold hallway. It's actually nice, warm, and toasty. And then we've got a mystery door here, which leads us to the store cupboard, which is actually being used as a store cupboard. As you will see, it's not empty, it's being used for its purpose. You've got your consumer unit, and that's basically where all your services like your telecom, everything goes is, well, everything goes in there. And there was a light switch, which I love because it means obviously you can use that even when it's dark. I know it sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised the number of store cupboards that are kind of left without that last bit of detail. So there's another mystery door off the hallway, and it's over here. Let me open this door. This is our downstairs toilet. Oh, ooh. Before I go in, I've just been hit by this gorgeous door, like not literally hit, kind of figuratively speaking. It's just struck me how beautiful this door is. It's done in like a cottage style with the paneling done that way, and it's just beautiful. The actual the wood grain coming through that way, and then these hinges are gorgeous. These door handles, guys. Give me a moment. These are the door handles and they're beautiful. I love the color pairing and just the quality of the finishes I'm seeing so far. Again, architraves and skirting boards are done with this bevel detail in the middle and this white gloss finish. But let's go straight into the downstairs toilet. The downstairs WC, powder room, whatever you want to call it. They've utilized the space underneath the staircase, as you can see, but you've got sufficient head height where it matters. And to be honest, you won't be standing up above the toilet. So you've got that space there, and then we've got the half height tiling. And I love the selection of tiling. This is definitely going to be a top spec tile right there. I love that with that groove there. And then the wallpaper is very bold and daring, and it's kind of moody and dark in here. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera. But speaking of what you've got, as in fitted fixtures, you've got your two-piece suite, your toilet and your sink by rocker there. And I love that. And the flooring obviously continues all the way around. And can I just point out an architectural detail really quick? So, as you can see, or maybe you haven't spotted, you've got this ceiling across the edge of all the flooring. You don't always see that, but it's always nice to see that in new build homes. So that's the benefit of buying a new build house. This is meeting today's regulations, and that's going to be good for keeping out drafts and also minimizing kind of the transfer of noise as you're walking, creaks and noises from the gaps. You know, it's kind of all sealed away. Let's go into this room first. This room is currently an office. So this is the sales office location. So when you do decide to make an appointment, this is the first room you're going to come into. You'll be welcomed by the lovely sales team over here. But you have to imagine this is the lounge. So lounge proportion wise, right? So it's actually a bit of a square room in terms of size, but it's rectangular, but it's not too stretched out. So the light does really come really into the room, deep into the room, penetrates very nicely. And then you've got your front facing window there. And then you've got a dual aspect with this window at the back. I love it. So I'm saying back, but if you see on the floor plan, the way this plot is orientated at the corner means that it's actually got multiple backs. So this is the back of the property. Let's go into the garden and I'll show you more. So through these double doors, you've got your garden. So you're going to step down. You've got your access to your garage that way and your fencing all the way around. There's a portion of fencing that's above brickwork. So depending on where the house is on the site, you'll have different choices in materials. So it's really important which plot you choose. And guys, we will be showing videos and giving you tips on how to pick the perfect plot. So stay tuned on our channel. But also, there's a little bit of machinery there, which we will label on the screen, or you can type in the comment below. If you've watched enough of our videos, you know what that is, exactly what that is. But yeah, this is what you're going to get in your garden. It's a really beautifully landscaped garden because this is a show home. But yeah, guys, this is a garden tour. You can see the back of the house. Let's go back in, and now I'm going to show you the next room. So coming with me to the next room. The next room is our open plan kitchen and dining space. You can see the flow of the room, and they definitely haven't held back when it comes to the light in here. And I see a lot of new build houses. We've toured over 150, I think almost 200 homes right now. And I have to say, I won't say never. I rarely use the word never, but I rarely ever see homes that really go all out and really make the light and the windows like a feature of the home like this. We're completely cradling the space, and I just love the windows in here. I love the fact that you've got like a front facing window over there and it's large. And then we've also got a side facing window facing the front of the front of the development and the access drive. So you've got that dual aspect flow going on, but then because it's like a angled bay window, you've got this whole space where they've put like a little bit of a bar, and there's just so much space to play with. If you're not into formal dining, you can definitely put like a little sofa there and have like a bit of a snug instead of the dining. But I do really like this arrangement. With the formal dining, we've got a 6-seater, which fits perfectly here. In fact, with additional space. So if you wanted, you can actually change it to be landscape. That's an option for you. I love what they've done with the pendant lights. Again, that is the core, but then there is a light fixture above there. And then we've got the kitchen, which is over here. So let me start with the kitchen. Let's go through this methodically. So starting over here, we've got our fridge freezer here. And then we've got storage. We've got our built-in oven there. Storage, wall-mounted storage here. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? You've got a dual toned finish with like a wood grain on the inside. Again, whenever you go, when you deviate from like plain white cabinets, you're always paying an additional cost. So it's really nice to know these are kind of like upgraded spec kitchens rather than your standard white built cabinets. I love that. And the style, for anyone wondering, is like a modern shaker style with like a matte dark green cabinet with these kind of like champagne colored hinges. It's very, very fancy, isn't it? I love it. And then that's paired beautifully with this worktop. Beautiful worktop. Again, things like this are normally chosen. And I mean, this is just lovely. It does look like it's natural stone, but click the link in the description to find out the specifics of the spec of this house. And yeah, there's enough space here for prep space and appliances. We've got our induction hob here by Bosch, our beautiful splashback in that same material as the worktop with a little bit of an upstand, our extractor fan here, dishwasher over here. So let me show you that. That's the dishwasher by Bosch there. And then more storage all the way across. You've got your 1.5 bowl here. Again, beautiful stainless steel sink. By Range Master, and then a mixer tap, a chrome mixer tap, and then you've got the window in front of the sink, which is always plus 100 points in my book. I love the view whilst you're doing chores or monotonous things. You can kind of enjoy the outdoors and really kind of have that positive effect of looking at something natural whilst you're doing something boring, really. Storage all the way underneath, and of course, you've got your integrated appliance there as well. I love it. So that is the kitchen. Now, I think that does complete the downstairs. So let's go upstairs. So follow me and I'll take you there. I mean, these doors are gorgeous, aren't they? Right, let's go. Okay, now we are upstairs and I want to say something. Again, we do tour a lot of show homes. The carpet in here is so nice and plush and comfortable. There wasn't a single squeak on the stairs as well. Very sturdy. Again, people are always saying, why bother buying a new build? They're all made very flimsy, but no, they're not. If they're made to modern standards, which is what they should be, they should feel and sound like this, which is very quiet, acoustically great, and very, very sturdy. I like that. You've got your simple kind of classic handrail, wooden handrail and wooden newel post at the top, carpeted. Again, flooring is a choice. But let's go into the first room on this floor, which is over here. So this is a single bedroom, as you can see. It is staged as a single, but again, it can be used as a nursery, a playroom, a cinema, a work from home office, whatever you want, or maybe an extended walk-in wardrobe. I throw that out there to anyone who is struggling with storage. I love the decor in here, and it really does help with proportions. So you've got, this doesn't look like, it could be a single or a twin. Quite a large bed fitted here with obviously this huge frame. It fits nicely. You've got bedside for the guest, and then you've got a window facing the front of the development, which is actually the side of the house. Another beautiful mural over here, radiator, and space for like bookcases. And then of course you want to know where your wardrobe's going to go, and so that's going to be over here. Beautiful. So double wardrobe space is included in this floor plan. So let's go to the next room over here. Ooh, you're going to love this room. I wonder if you can see the theme here. So 10 out of 10 to whoever staged this. It's got all the elements of a very on-trend property. You've got a Lion King themed bedroom. I've never seen this before. I absolutely love when the vision is very strong, and it's not cheesy at all, is it? It's not like, obviously we've got a lion plush toy on the bed, but it's very subtle, and the silhouette of Timon and Pumbaa is fantastic and Simba. So yeah, let's focus on what we've got here. We've got a nicely proportioned double bed with a large bed. This bed is chunky with huge cushions. I hope that's coming across on camera. It also accommodates 2 bedside tables, a window facing the front of the development, aka side of the house, and then one facing the front of the house. The house is facing this way, which you can see the trees, and obviously any construction storage equipment will be gone. It's all going to be gone. It's just stored there in the meantime and will be moved away. And we've got a bookcase here, a shelf, bookshelf over there, and then we've got just a nice circulation around the bed, a radiator at the foot of the bed. And then again, I love the fact that I can open these, and you're going to get lots of fresh air, lots of beautiful cross ventilation between the two windows. That's something else to factor. Having two windows is always better than having one. We'll definitely replenish the air in this room. And then look at this. This is more than just a double wardrobe. It's very oversized double wardrobe with kind of like tinted glass in the middle. So obviously, well, not obviously, sometimes these do come as standard, but these are to be discussed with the developer. There's also a list here of all the upgrades and extras, which you can see when you book to come and see this property with the sales team downstairs. So a little peek here, it'll tell you all the extras in terms of the bedrooms as well. And we'll just give you a little quick glance. Yeah, so now let's go to the next room on this floor, which is this way. You can see this is our family bathroom. So it's got a three-piece suite. We've got our toilet, our sink by rocker, and our bathtub, very nicely sized. And then the tile work is pretty awesome. Love that. All the way to the top, even though the wet area is just around the bath. Sometimes they just go up to half height. That's perfectly fine. I think obviously a more elegant solution is to go all the way to the top. So that's an option you can do. And then they've carried it even outside of the wet zone, all the way around, even behind the towel rail, which is a chrome, almost full height towel rail. And then there is a shaver socket option. The cable would go there, toothbrush there, and then a window bringing in light. It's got that obscure glazing, so there's no issues with privacy whatsoever. Got your mixer tap, and then again, the sink is floating, so it's easy to mop underneath. We always like to talk about practicalities as well. And again, I know I shouldn't really focus too much on decor, but I do want to also shout out that I'm really loving this kind of like wallpaper with the dado reel and the paint combo that I'm seeing here, along with the gold mirrors. It's very kind of Gatsby, Art Deco vibes. Let's look at the mystery door through here. So this is a piece of big chunk of machinery combined with the unit that we saw in the garden. This is what's powering your hot showers, your radiators in this property. And that's in there. There's a little bit of space there if you want to store linen. But again, that is your hot water cylinder in there. And then let me just close this door because I think this needs a proper introduction. Are you ready to go into the final but most anticipated room that we've got? And this is our primary bedroom. And wow, it is pretty nice, isn't it? Oh, the staging is gorgeous. And proportion wise, it gives us everything that we've got in the other nicely proportioned bedroom with an extra meter at the foot of the bed and this full wall to wall unit of wardrobes. I love this. So again, looking at what we've got a king size bed here. Again, we've got large pillows, lots of fluffy cushions, huge bedding. It is very, very luxurious and very elegant. We've got an oversized headboard there, like that's reaching towards the ceiling. A large dramatic pendant there, two bedside lamps. I always like to walk towards the lamps because when people struggle with scale on camera, when you think I'm 1.5, so this is definitely like 1.2 meters tall. So even if it looks less, even if the scale is distorted on camera, you know that this is a very tall unit. So the bed is actually much bigger than it's coming across on camera. At the foot of the bed, you've got a space there for a dresser, another option for storage. If you do need additional wardrobe space, you can then install them there. Or you can opt for a TV where that mirror is shown. I like these. This is all beautiful, all of this. I love the ceiling mounted curtains, but again, they're very wide because the window itself is actually a very large unit facing the front of the property. And both of these open. You've got a nicely sized radiator, but that isn't it. Because to complete this primary suite, calling it a suite, is the ensuite. So look at this. This is a genuine first impression reaction to this room. Come off the carpet into this beautiful porcelain tile. Oh, and I've noticed they've gone with kind of like a brick formation with these large format tiles, and they pair beautifully with the floor. So it's like they've gone with like the floor version and the wall version of the same tile. A little bit of a geeky detail there is that you can't always use the same tile on the wall as the floor because the floor tile has to be non-slip because it's a wet space and the wall tile doesn't. So the fact that they've managed to spec two different products that look exactly the same and pair well together is a nod and a massive tick. And then we've got that ceiling all the way across the bottom. I didn't even notice that until now. That's great. So when you're whopping, you're not going to worry about the wall getting where it shouldn't go. You've got a toilet there, a window. You've got your sink. Everything is well proportioned. It's very spacious in here. And then we've got a shaver socket, so your toothbrush can go there. And look how wide this towel rail is. And this is an ensuite. This isn't the family bathroom. I love the edging strip above the tiles, done beautifully at the corners. And then we've got our wide shower. You do have to step into the shower tray, but again, water won't come out easily because there's a lip at the end. And then this is a sliding door with a handheld device. It's by Bristol. And again, you've got your singular spotlight above there. But again, if you wanted to go crazy, you can add as many spotlights as you want. Yeah, so I'm really impressed with this. I was not expecting the ensuite to feel this spacious, and it is such a nice addition to the bedroom. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for joining us on this beautiful tour. Did you see anything that we missed? That you thought, oh, that's pretty cool. That's an unusual detail. Put it in the comments and we will get back to you. Again, we want to thank our newest channel member, and we will keep them anonymous for now because they might not want a shout out. But thank you to anyone who's joined so far and for showing support. You can join our channel membership. There's a video that will tell you all about that. And then we also have a Patreon, and our patrons will be listed on the screen shortly. But most of all, the best thing you can do for us right now is to like this video and let YouTube know and let other people know to see this type of content if they're interested in it. But most of all, a video is going to pop up either here or here, and I would love for you to click on it right now so I can join you for another tour straight away. I'll see you. Bye.